Since the times of ancient Greece, there has been one sporting event that has stood the test of time and is revered and respected amongst everyone in the world. And that event is the Olympic Games. And who would have thought, and I'm trying to say this without laughing, but they're actually adding eSports to the Olympic Games. But when you think of eSports, you probably think of like League of Legends, Valorant, CSGO, hey, maybe even Call of Duty or Rocket League. Hey, maybe even Fortnite for a lot of you. But this isn't the type of esports that you're thinking. This is esports, but with a thematic twist. Let me give you an explanation of what they say, and then let's take a look of what they're showing us. You can't make this up, folks. So, the Olympic Esports Series, or OES for short, is a global, virtual, and simulated sports competition created by the IOC and in collaboration with international federations, IFs, and game publishers. It starts on March 1st when both professional and amateur players from around the world are invited to take part in qualification rounds across the featured games. It will culminate in live, in-person finals at the first ever Olympic Esports Week from June 22nd to June 25th, 2023 in Singapore. Are you ready to play? I saw this and I thought, man, there's no way that I'm about to see Mexico versus US Smash Brothers fight, right? There's no way I'm about to see Canada versus France in Rainbow Six Siege, right? No. That's not the case at all, folks. So a very nice person replied to my tweet that I sent out responding to this whole situation. Dexerto made the report at first, and then they just explained the type of games that they had lined up, right? Archery, baseball, chess, cycling, dance, motorsport, etc., right? In my response, I said, okay, if they're integrating gaming into it, for example, they play MLB for baseball or VR for tennis, I can kind of see where they're going. Otherwise, what the heck is going on here? I don't really know what they're getting at with this, and it turns out now we know. As this kind person here on Twitter, he responded to me with the official list of games that they're going to be using for the Olympics. Now, guys, some of these, I'm not gonna lie, make a whole lot of sense. But some of these, I'm just like, bruh. For example, let's take a look at the baseball one. Here's a trailer of the game, and then we'll discuss.
It is gone! 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 The all-time Japanese favorite baseball game is going global. Create your own dream team with unique characters from the Power Pros universe. The world awaits! WBSC eBaseball Power Pros, now on sale.
And again, just like I predicted before I got the response, before I even knew that this list existed, I was like, okay, I get that they want to do a thematic thing. You know, it's like competitive sports games, right? I mean, for those of you who are around Madden at its peak, hey, competitive Madden is not something new. We've seen it before. We'll hopefully see it again, but I doubt it with the way Madden's going nowadays. I can understand chess, but the way they're doing cycling is very interesting. Again, I'll let you take a look at how this game is, and then we'll discuss.
First, Zwift is an app for cyclists, runners, and triathletes that makes indoor training fun and delivers serious results. You can train, race, or free ride from your home anytime, day or night, regardless of the weather.
I'm a big fan of making working out fun, and I can definitely see how this would be fun for maybe someone who's at home. They can't really go out much. They have a situation where they need to be at home more than they need to be out. I can see how maybe this will make standing on a stationary cycle interesting, but I just don't see how the experience of being out there in an Olympic event, feeling the wind, breathing in the air, feeling the weather, rain or shine, whatever it may be, I just don't see it being similar to this type of experience. Now, I get what they're going with this. Again, I can totally see how they're going for the thematic thing where they want to keep it sports related, but still they want to keep it sports related, but it's video games, competitive video games. Very, very interesting stuff here, guys. It's easy to laugh, and I know this guy said that it's a little embarrassing. However, there's a best case scenario for this, and there's a worst case scenario for this, right? Best case scenario, hey, at least these guys are starting to look at gaming in a different way. I feel like a lot of these boomers that run these corporations, still don't really treat competitive gaming as seriously as it should. And if this is the way that they if this is the gateway game to get them to start looking at other games and how much money that could bring, that's a net positive for all of us, you know? I would love to see, imagine something crazy like Korea versus Brazil in an all for nothing Street Fighter tournament. That would push the FGC to heights that we have never even dreamed of. And I know those of you who enjoy fighting games can imagine the hype. I mean, you're fighting for your country. I mean, imagine the sweat levels. It would be a sight to behold for sure. And I think a lot of the younger folks, and my generation included, us millennials would just, oh man, it would be biblical. The worst case scenario, again, they may see this as a failed project and not invest anything into it. You know, they may see this as kind of a one-time thing, an experiment, if you will, and not take it serious due to all the backlash and overall lack of respect that unfortunately it seems that esports may still have. All in all, I'm glad that we're having the conversation. I think it's hilarious, but I also think it's really cool. I'm optimistic. I'm really hoping that this maybe changes some minds, changes some hearts, and allows people to really take esports seriously. Again, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the word esports. I never was. I mean, that seems to be the name that stuck, so here we are, right? I mean, obviously, sitting and playing a game is not a sport, but some of these games do test your physical endurance. So now it's like, okay, so this is like literally electronic sports in the sense that, you know, you're moving around. You're actually doing something. Listen, for some of y'all who haven't played Just Dance, I know a lot of you can't keep up with Just Dance for more than an hour. There's no way. That game can be a workout, especially on the higher difficulties. Listen, I've played it. I'm not afraid to admit it, all right? Say what you want about me, but it's a good damn workout. Anyway, for those of you who please like the video, subscribe if you want more commentaries, and let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's embarrassing? Like I said, I think this gives the word sports and esports actual credibility for once. But hey, this is where we are. We just got to make the best of it, I guess. But hey, I'm glad I'm here for the gaming, baby. What can I say? I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.